Welcome to the PK Fashions channel. It's another episode of Sewing with the PK Fashionista. I'm so glad you joined me on today because today's video is going to be about how to make your own pattern pieces from an old t-shirt. Like I have this old t-shirt from a previous employer. They used to make us wear these t-shirts on promoting their products and things like that, and I could not stand it because I'm not really a t-shirt girl. I like design. If I'm going to have a t-shirt, I like v-necks. I like, you know, not crew neck t-shirts unless I'm just trying to be comfortable. I'm not really a t-shirt kind of girl. Anyway, I am so glad I'm going to cut this shirt up because I do not want it. It was just collecting dust in my drawer. So I was just like, let me just cut this t-shirt up and make my own pattern pieces from it and make my t-shirts how I want them to be made. So I'm going to take the sleeve, one of the sleeves, and this is the left sleeve that I'm cutting now, and I am going to start making my pattern pieces. What I'm doing is I'm cutting where the seam is, where they basically threaded the t-shirt together. I'm cutting along that. I picked the shirt up. Notice that I picked it up and then I cut the top part of the shirt first. And now I'm cutting the bottom part first. You don't want to cut those two together because it may be a little uneven. And you want it to be as even as possible. It may not be even all the way because these shirts have been washed. This shirt has been through some things and things like that. But to be as accurate as possible, cut as close to the line as possible. And once you finish cutting the sleeve off, you just take any part of the sleeve, and it doesn't matter at this point of where you cut. I cut at the top, you can cut at the bottom. It really doesn't matter. You can cut at the center. It's when you spread the piece out after it's been cut, it's going to form its own pattern piece. So just like what I did just now is I just took it and spread it. That's your pattern piece. So that's going to be your left sleeve pattern piece. And what I did was take a marker and mark it on there. Because believe it or not, your right sleeve is a little bit different than your left sleeve. So what I did was take a marker, mark that on there so that I would know which one is which. Okay? Because you can make a mistake and sew your right sleeve to your left sleeve, and your left sleeve to your right sleeve, and then you're going to be looking all funny. So, and we don't look funny. So you're going to take the right side, and notice that, like I said, I kind of picked it up just so that I can get that top part cut first along the seam line, and then you can do the bottom part and make sure that the shoulder part is done as well. Now you see I have the shoulder part that was left. It wasn't like that on the other one. So what I did was just cut as close to that seam line as possible and just cut like that. Okay, what I did was take the bodice aside, went on ahead and just cut the sleeve wherever you want to cut it at and lay it flat, and that's your pattern piece. Okay, so now you have two pattern pieces, and this is both of your sleeves. Since I labeled one, I didn't have to label the other one. You can label both if you want to, but I know automatically that since I labeled the other one left sleeve, the other one automatically the right sleeve. And I just put those aside. Next, we're going to work on the bodice part of the pattern of the t-shirt. And you're just going to pick what you want to do. You either want to do the shoulder or you're going to do the sides. Either way, they must be laying flat. And what I did first was I did the shoulder part first. And what I did was simply cut where they sewed the shoulder part at. I did that part first. You don't have to do that part first. You can do the side. Whatever part you do first, it doesn't matter. But notice when you do the sides though, lay your shirt flat. Do not pick up your shirt at all. Lay it flat and just cut along the seam of the shirt from the side, not picking it up at all. It will make an accurate measurement whenever you're making the pattern pieces. Okay, so both of them are cut, but they're still separated at the other seam line. So what you do is just lay it flat, find that seam line where they sewed it at, and cut along that line as well. You're still laying your shirt flat on the surface, and your scissors are actually laying flat on the table as well. Now the thing about t-shirts is that you know which one is the back whenever you cut it because of the tag, and you know which one is the front because of the scoop neck. So that gives you the I guess so the cheat sheet of, you know, which one is which, just in case you get a little confused. If you somehow get confused, write on there front part of bodice and back part of bodice. Well, I want to thank you guys for watching the video, Sewing with the PK Fashionista. Until the next time on the PK Fashions channel, you guys be blessed. And for more episodes, please hit the subscribe button and the like button. Bye-bye.